Hello everyone, my name is Charisma and today we're going to talk about setups with boltshots to counter either slow and speedrunners. To build well and have fun with these setups, it is important to understand how boltshots work, which is why I will give you some details before getting into the heart of the matter, especially that we will use the gravity of the game to trap the raiders. The first thing to know, which you certainly know, is that the arrows are gradually moving towards the ground due to gravity. In these setups, we will use gravity to our advantage. The purpose of these setups is to make the players believe that they will be out of reach or safe where they are. As you can imagine, that will not be the case. The second thing to know is the Hunter mod, which does not make the arrows heavier, as it has often been said, but that the arrows aim at the feet of a raider, hence the importance of playing with our environment to ensure maximum chance to hit the raider. Another thing to know is the angle of action of the Hunter mod. The mod has a certain initial angle of aim, and even if playing on laterality is a good thing, the mod does not allow the arrows to follow the enemy quickly, as the Iron Claw could do. When you build with a mod Hunter, you have to play with the laterality offered by the Hunter mod, but also with the depth. A mod Hunter will have little effect on two distance cubes if a raider is just passing in front of it. But over a distance of 5 to 6 cubes with a suitable environment, the Hunter mod excels in tracking. Finally, note that this is the initial launch of the arrows that gives them the best angle, so you must make sure that the raider remains in the field of action of the Hunter mod and that there is the least obstacle possible on the trajectory of the arrows. Now, let's move on the setups. The first setup, the Eagle Slope, is relatively expensive but can be used for other combos in your outpost. The goal here is to have a boltshot that shoots from a distance and force the raider to turn back. The boltshot must be at good distance from the raiders to prevent them from shooting immediately. Since the raiders do not have time to estimate the distance, they will retreat and the arrows will be hidden by the recursive cube until reaching our target. The boltshot must have both the Hunter and Eagle Eye mod in order to allow the arrows to fly long distance, otherwise the arrow will not reach the raiders. Corrosive cubes must have the opaque mod to block the raiders' vision. Do not hesitate to leave those of a lower level without mod so that the raider can see the structure through, giving them a false sense of security. The second setup, the Black Stab Eagle Slope, is built differently and allows an identical effect, except that this time, we will place the boltshot not facing the raiders, but in their back. I advise you to put your boltshots, which must kill, in the back of the raiders, as it's harder for them to prioritize the immediate danger. In the setup, you will have to put the pressure in front of the raiders the way you want, so that it focuses their attention. The boltshot has the same mods as the first setup, the Hunter and Eagle Eye mod, so that the arrows can travel the distance between it and the raider. Corrosive cubes should be in an opaque mode at minimum, but you can also add the splash mod to make the whole way more lethal. The latest setup, the Chase Down, is purely built to challenge speedrunners and will have almost no use against the slow raiders. Its cost is extremely cheaper than the Pistons and Incinerator combo and previous setups, and covers a long distance with just one boltshot with the two same mods as previously. I know that some will grind their teeth, but you will also have to let the speedrunners go fast to be able to kill them. Also, note that this setup is made to make your outpost more fun and just as deadly for any type of players. Now let's go to the setup. When building the Chase Down, keep in mind that you will have to make a long diagonal corridor. When the speedrunners pass in front of a boltshot, you will have to make them turn and climb as they are chased by the arrows. Afterwards, make a kind of small trap tank with, for example, a burning piston like here. Since the burning piston is a real threat to the speedrunners, they will surely dodge it, especially if you put the pressure behind them in addition of the arrows that follow them. After this piston, go up the path again and continue your corridor diagonally. The moment the speedrunners land on the slope, the arrows of the boltshot will kill them. Why? Since you force the speedrunners to avoid a piston on the ground, they will surely want to stay in the air, so that the arrows will keep a sufficient height to finish their race at the end of a corridor, where is the slope after the burning piston. The more you force the speedrunners to stay in the air, the more you will increase the distance at which your arrows can hit. With this kind of setup, you can easily kill a speedrunner with a boltshot that shots at the other end of the map. Don't forget to leave a little vision for the speedrunners so they know where to go. This allows the arrows to follow their path and kill them at the end of the corridor. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not hesitate to like, comment and share it if you want other setups. You can also find me on Twitch from Wednesday to Saturday from 1 PM to 6 PM EST time. There, we will talk about new setups and new discoveries and also do social raids, so do not hesitate to come and share your outpost. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time for a new setup. Good luck and good building, Custodian.